Aries. I love Aries. Y'all are on fire. This is your time. Happy birthday, Aries. This is your season. I love Aries. My grandma was an Aries, and that Aries love, I feel that. On fire for what is right, for what is ambitious. You can do it. You can do it. All right, I'm getting this card set back up here so we can do a reading for you, Aries. All right. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm so glad I was able to connect with you today. Like I said, like if you're connecting with me today, like today has been on fire day for me. My Mercury is in Aries. And no, I'm sorry, not my Mercury. My Mercury's in Capricorn. My Mars is in Aries. So I'm feeling that. That's what's in the stars right now for us. We're on fire, y'all. We're on fire. Time to go. Okay. Aries. I'm gonna roll the dice for you, see what we get. All right. We got Mercury. That's why I said Mercury earlier. Mercury just came out. Mercury. And we have Virgo energy for the action, and where it's playing out is in your fourth house. So definitely look at your natal chart, see what's in your fourth house. Also check and see what's in your Mercury. Your Mercury is how you communicate. The Mercury is how you express yourself. Mercury, so if you've been struggling with being able to take charge, because that's your birthright, that's your sun sign. You're meant to take charge, okay? But the way that you take charge is written in the stars for you. It's written in your natal chart. So, Mercury, think, learn, network, and communicate. Let me get that. There we go. Aries. Okay. The way that you network, the way that you communicate, the way that you express yourself, that is ruled by your Mercury in your natal chart. But in this reading, the action that it's asking you to take, Aries, is Virgo related actions. Okay, so I'll show you the card that says for Virgo so you can use your intuition along with me to feel what this is meaning for you. Okay, so when it comes to the way that you communicate, the way that you network and think and learn, taking a Virgo approach to this: integrity, reverence, and service. So I'm feeling that this is kind of telling you, Aries, that something needs to be said, and the way that you say it, the way that you communicate this is going to be of service to other people. This is going to be behind the scenes. So whatever action that you are taking to express yourself, that is even tying into the collective consciousness, the greater good. Okay? But the last one that we look at with the dice is going to tell you where in your life this is all playing out. Okay? With the fourth house, this is playing out in your family. Okay? The words on here are cultural, family roots, home, peace, and comfort. So whatever means home to you, that could be the relationships, where you're living. That's where this is playing out. So I'm feeling that you have to speak up to your family. To do a service to your family, I'm feeling like even this is a breaking generational trauma, generational curses, however you want to put that. The things that you can probably see this in your parents. Really reflect on what your relationships are and how it mirrors the love that you've gotten from your parents. Okay, maybe your grandparents. But so you get your gifts from your parents and your family, the same that we also get the traumas. So we get the good and the bad. We can't pick or choose. They both come with the DNA that you were born with, okay? But there's something that you are able to recognize the patterns. You're very smart. The way that you learn by analyzing the patterns that you see within your family and how that is playing out within your chosen family, the family that you've maybe created on your own. The buck stops here, you know, with that energy of what is draining, what is hurting, what is stopping you from living out and speaking up. This is your time to shine, okay? let's look at tarot cards and see what the message is here for you. Let me go ahead and shuffle these cards real quick, Aries. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Daniela of Purple Star Tarot. You can find me on Instagram, TikTok, purplestar-tarot.com. You can see that in my bio there. But Aries, let me shuffle the deck. Right. Here we go. Splitting the deck into 3. 1, 2, 3. There we go. 4 of Wands. Okay. Queen of Cups. 9 of Cups. All right. Nothing but good news. I'm loving this energy for you, Aries. Okay. So, like I said, the fourth house is where this is all playing out. That's your family. That's your stability. That's what you see as stable home for you. Okay. And this situation is clearly showing here with the 4 of Wands. Your family, your circle, what you call home is the ones that you are able to freely express yourself, freely create. And in the traditional tarot deck, that this card also is symbolized as a wedding, okay? So maybe this could be your spouse that is showing up here, okay? If you are in union with someone that truly understands you, gives you the freedom to be yourself, as a true emotional, what's the word I'm thinking? A true intimate and emotional connection. This is home, okay? So this is the situation we're looking at. With the Queen of Cups coming out. The Queen of Cups. I mean, it's like she's even serving the cup. It kind of looks like she's offering this cup to other people. She's offering her love. So you're able to, like, the word creativity is on here. The word creativity is on here. So I hope you're out there being creative, Aries, really tapping into how you're able to shine the light on where there might be some issues in the family, but I'm not even feeling issues right now. Like with the cards that I'm looking at, like just disregard what I said earlier, unless that resonates with you. You might be on one side of the spectrum when it comes to this, okay? But it's time to communicate. It's time to be creative with your family, with your chosen family, with your circle of friends, and you're going to receive. I kind of feel like you've been giving a lot. You've been of service to other people, and you're like, when am I getting that back? When is it coming back to me? Well, the time is now. The time is now, because the Queen is receptive energy. She's the one who's receiving that love because she has poured so much love out to her people and her community, okay? So, very creative energy. However you express yourself. Maybe this is a call even to express yourself more if you're not fully tapping into that right now. But this last card here, 9 of Cups. 9 of Cups. You can see the words on there: happiness, vitality, optimism, joy, happiness. Like, creative and happy, of course, those go together. This is also very 5th house energy. So definitely look in your natal chart if you haven't before, and see what's in your 5th house, because your 5th house is how you show your creation, how you show your joy. That's very 5th house energy there. But this is telling you to understand what brings you joy, understand how you are creative, and let that out. Communicate that, share that with other people. If you've been having any ideas of, oh, this is how I do something, and I want other people to know about that, this is what it's telling you. Manifest it, make it happen. This card also is like a card of wish fulfillment. So with that, like, you see there's a cat, there's a bird. It's like she's like Snow White, queen of the forest. That you go out there and you whistle and you sing, and then your tribe also sings with you. So what I'm feeling here is that You know how you want to communicate, the way that you express yourself, and when you do so, it's going to be of great service to those around you. Even if you don't like connect with them specifically, that the way that you get your message out there, like if you're a poet, record your poetry, put it out there on the internet, write your book. If you're a artist, paint your pictures, join a gallery, join a art collective, share your passions, share your ideas with other people, because you don't know how healing that can be, not only to them but also to yourself, to your family, to your tribe. Okay, so let's look at the cards underneath. With the Four of Wands, we have Three of Swords. Okay. So yeah, I am actually now going back to what I was talking about earlier when it comes to the family trauma. There's been hurt in unions. There's been, because three is a number of connection. Three also is a number of creativity. That's your tribe, your community. So your community has been hurt in the past. Maybe you have also felt this hurt from the past, but this is your time to speak on it. So transmute that. The hurt that you felt that was passed down to you from other generations, you are able to examine, learn from that. I have a saying that I like to say is, through catastrophe, I master me. Okay? What that means is that you understand what hurt you. You understand the grief, you understand the pain, the sorrow that has been in your life, that whole woe is me, but not so much woe is me, but like, why me? Why am I given this burden? Why am I given this hurt? It's for you to learn from it and turn it into magic. Like they say, like, make your weakness your greatest strength. But in this case, you're seeing where that trauma and hurt was and turning it into creative energy. Okay, so now, Queen of Cups. What do we got for the Queen of Cups? The card underneath, Five of Cups. Okay, I'm seeing a theme here. The word sorrow is on that one. The word sorrow is on this card as well. Okay, so I'm feeling this heavy energy right now, Aries. I know that this is really painful to have to feel the feels, live the life that you have lived. But with that five coming out, change is coming. Change is here. Change is something that you can pull from right now because it's going to do a great service to you. I feel that sometimes people get hurt, which I hate when we have to go through pain and when we have to go through these sorrows, but with that hurt, you're able to understand why it hurts, and you're able to understand how to make the change to be able to continue forward, because you have joy and optimism on the other end of all of this, okay? You're able to take that pain and turn it into magic. You're able to take that pain and turn it into joy. You're able to take that pain that your family has felt for centuries and turn it into magic, okay? So with the Nine of Cups, the card that was underneath, King of Cups. Ooh, I'm feeling those truth tingles again. Your family needs you to be strong. Your ancestors are there for you. They are guiding your steps because that king crown is yours. All of those emotions that you feel so strongly, it is for you to be able to feel them, understand the emotions of those around you, and pour into your cup as they do to yours. Okay, so let's look back at those cards again. Four of Wands to Three of Swords, Queen of Cups, and we got King of Cups. So two of these cards coming out together. Like I said, this card here, That's a marriage, okay? That is a union, a creative union. Queen of Cups also with the King of Cups. This is a love reading, okay? If you're single, you have some things there to let go of, to learn from, so you're able to move on because the Queen and the King work together in union to co-create in this world. That's family. That is your home, okay? If you are with partner, remember that that's your king, that's your queen. It doesn't matter your gender. You're in union with another person. It's the soul that matters, okay? So when we're looking at this, you guys are sitting on your throne together. People see the magic that you make together. People see you growing together, breaking generational curses together. So, like I said, if you're single, get on that frequency of understanding where that grief and that sorrow comes from so you can look at the two cups that are still standing. Don't cry over the past. Learn from the past. You can clean up that water, or it's just water. Let it water the ground. Don't worry about it. That's not your water anymore to worry about because you're moving forward with the two cups that stand upright. The Queen of Cups, King of Cups. You're here together to co-create in this world and change the way that your culture looks, change the way peace and comfort looks for you. Home, whatever that means to you. Oh, Aries. I love you, Aries. Thank you so much for tuning in.